Hey, this is DJ Darkness. You're listening to Anything Goes, 9th Floor Radio. That was Inferno by Jsmallz, and I'm lucky enough to have him on the line right here. So Jsmallz, tell me, man, what is Inferno all about, dude? How did it happen, and who's the lady that actually sings on it, man? She's got a fantastic voice.
Yo, man, shout outs to her. So the girl you're talking about right now is called Amy Jones.
Okay.
She was an Idols contestant in South Africa. So yeah, we pretty much heard her and wanted to work. So we flew her out to Johannesburg.
Okay.
That's where our studios are.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, it was just a matter of chemistry. I made the instrumental, and we were just bouncing ideas. And yeah, man, we just decided to come up with something very, very edgy, you know, because we both do like R&B pop, but we wanted to just try out this collaboration between two people, you know, especially with an R&B, which is not really done as much anymore. So we had to take it really old school, right? And yeah, we came up with Inferno,
I can say it's seriously an amazing track, and I mean, I've gotten some seriously good feedback in it. I've actually...
Thank you so much, man.
Okay, so being a white dude from SA, I am not going to even try and pronounce your name, but I'll try anyway. Who knows? Beto, right?
Yeah, you see, you actually got it right.
Okay, so...
Well done. Where's that audience clapping for? We need that.
So, Beto Mabena, right?
Yes, Mabena, yes.
Now, how in the world did you get from Beto to Jsmallz? I mean, Jsmallz is quite... There's no J in Beto, there's no J in Mabena. So, I mean, what happened? What is the history behind that? What happened?
Wow, it's a pretty long story, but I'm trying to make it short.
You can talk.
Okay, well, basically what happened was I was in a rock band, and I used to play piano. So now, at that era, some movie by Ray Charles came out, and the main actor was Jamie Foxx. So as we all know, Jamie Foxx was a comedian, actor, realized he could play the piano brilliantly then. So everybody was like, what? So he was really a multi-talented guy.
He was unpredictable.
And similarly with me, unpredictable too. I see what you did there. Similarly to me, like, I'm pretty much multi-talented as well. Like, I can play quite a few instruments. I sing, I produce, blah, blah, blah. So there was this instance where my friend had this piano. So I went downstairs to play the piano.
Right.
And I closed my eyes and just played. I pretty much freestyled.
Yeah.
My friends ran downstairs and were like, yo, what are you playing? I was like, dude, I don't know. My eyes were closed. I literally copied it again. So they dubbed me like Jamie Ray Fox, which was a fusion of Jamie Foxx, talented guy, and Ray Charles, see?
Dude.
So now I thought that was a weird name to take to like university, right? So I did that. So when I got into Pretoria, first year, I was chilling with my brother's friends. Now, obviously, I was the shortest guy there in comparison to my brother's tall friends. So they dubbed me Small, right? So now I was like, okay, that's cool. I kind of like that. And then girls, they just took it the wrong way with the small thing. So I was like, okay, look, let's make it interesting. you know, like, oh, it's small.
Yeah.
So you gotta. I was like, no, it's not that. So I added a Z just to be interesting, kind of hip hop-y fired. So it was Smalls. Yeah. So and then eventually there was a point where the music really started kicking off again, and there were just way too many Smalls literally in Pretoria. That's where I went to university. So I was like, okay, cool, let me actually just take the J from the first nickname I got, so it's J. Smalls. So that's literally how my name came about in a matter of years.
That is so cool. So your name is like a fine wine. It kind of had to mature a bit, and then the music.
Over time. Yes, I like that. I'm gonna steal that.
Now, interesting. When I first heard your music, because I've heard of you because of your work with Kid Teeny and the like. I've heard of you. I've heard of the Smalls guy. When I first heard you, I thought to myself, this guy sounds like Ryan Leslie.
What?
And I hate comparing artists because it's just not cool to compare, but it's just so funny how now going through your bio, you can play several instruments from the piano to, I mean, did you say 5 instruments or more?
I think it's like 5 plus. I'm trying to actually add on. I'm trying to take out Ryan Leslie's amazing record out there.
The next track we're gonna play, obviously, is called Bad As Ever.
Yeah.
And that's the song that made me think, wow, this guy is on a level where international music needs to be. Because obviously I've got this thing where in South African music, we deserve to be on the charts as well. We deserve to be around the world, in the US, in the UK. And when I heard this, I'm like, you know what, this is honestly good enough to be there. Tell me, who was this girl, man? Where did you see her? Dude, like, I hope you didn't tell her that it was about her, because she might be a bit...
No, she knows. She knows. Like, yeah, because like, I'm creating a project called Songs About Women. So now, she was one of the main subjects, right? So it's literally about me flirting with this girl.
Yeah.
That's literally what the song is about.
Well, without further ado, I'm gonna play this fantastic jam. This is Bad As Ever by Jsmallz. Hey, this is DJ Darkness, Anything Goes, 9th Floor Radio. I'm currently interviewing the artist you just listened to. His name is Jsmallz, and the track was Bad As Ever, and that's a bad track, man. That is absolutely fantastic. Now tell me a little more about, you know, how did you get to Tinism.com? Because you've been with Tinism for about 5 years now. Since 2011 you've been part of Tinism. How did that happen? How did you meet the manager? How did it even happen? You know, just the basic outline. I'm very curious.
There's this guy who pretty much is the founder of Tinism.com. He's okay. I'm just gonna give his Twitter handle. Not sure if he's trying to get exposed like that. So XB Tinism. So he wanted to start this record label because his little brother was really interested in music.
Okay.
And he wanted to give his little brother a safe haven, you know? Because I mean, you know, when you start off music by yourself and you don't know where to go, which studio to do, you do a lot of bad things.
Sure.
You get involved with horrendous studios. You make bad songs for like 6 years, and then you eventually learn, like, okay, these are the kind of studios I need to go to, these are the kind of people I need to work with. So he wanted to reduce all of that and create a perfect hub for the artist who you previously interviewed, Kid Teeny.
Ah, so that's Kid Teeny then. Okay, his little brother is Kid Teeny.
Yes.
Okay.
There we go. So I was like, okay, cool. Let's try this thing, right? So I had the studio at that point in my apartment when I was still in university. So he used to come through once in a while, and that's when we started like interacting together.
Right.
A period of time after that, he's like, yo, dude, I found 2 more artists, and now I think I'm ready to start this label and really start pushing the frontiers with you, because I can see like you've got a special something, and I really want you to be part of the team. So I was like, okay, look, I'm also trying to push frontiers myself in the engineering aspect, singing, everything, you know? So yeah, let's join forces and see what we can do. So yeah, we did a number of things together. Here we are, Tinism.com.
What I appreciate about your music, and generally the music that seems to come out of Tinism.com, is the high quality standards. I mean, I remember reading on your Facebook page the other day that you mixed Kid Teeny's mixtape 4 times over.
Actually, it's more than that.
More than that?
Yeah, it's 4 plus. So songs that got away. Okay, you'd have to listen to Kid Teeny's project first.
Yeah.
But there's like songs like No Favors and Addiction.
Yes.
Which got mixed 4 times, and they were at that level, and then I didn't have to touch them anymore.
Yeah.
There were other songs like Running Back to You, which I had to mix like 8 times over.
Running Back to You, I actually played that earlier, and I love the way, you know, from an engineering perspective, the way you actually mixed Tone Jones' vocal with Teeny's vocal, and also the way you made that phone call sound like a sample at the end was absolutely fantastic. I mean, you know.
Yeah, and that's actually my ex in there. Wow.
Okay, because I asked Kid Teeny about it, and he says no, it wasn't his. It wasn't his girl. So now the truth comes out. Dude, that's kind of sad, because I got like goosebumps from that. I'm like, she kind of sounds like one of my exes.
but she understood like what needed to be done. So she like, no, shout outs to her. So she just added that element of real. It was actually awkward when I called her up to be like, yo, do you want to break up with me on record? And she's like, what? Like, yeah, you just record yourself breaking up with me. She's like, okay. okay. But really, it came out really well. So yeah, that's how I like pushing the frontiers of music, and really having the connection with the music, and the audience member who's listening to it.
Now that you say it, let's connect with the audience for a last time before I let you go. If you had 10-15 seconds, say someone was now taking their digital tuner and they suddenly just landed on Ninth Floor Radio, and they want to know, who is Jsmallz? Why is he better? Why is he different? I'll give you about 15 seconds. Let's see what you can do.
Oh my goodness. Jsmallz is a guy out of South Africa trying to do his thing, and he's amazingly talented with instrumentation and music, and the love for music will definitely push him further than anybody else in the world.
Well done. That is fantastic. I would keep listening. I won't lie. Jsmallz, Beto, Mapena, it has been an absolute honor to speak to you, my friend.
Thank you so much for having me.
Now, before you go, give us your Twitter handle, give us every single detail, your site, everything, so that we can all get hold of you and check out your amazing talents.
Okay, cool. Now, I'll just make it simple. You can go visit my website, www.jsmallz.com, JSMALLZ.com, and you can find everything there.
Jsmallz, a pleasure, my friend. We'll be in touch. I will be the first to promo your singles as they come out, because I love your work so much. And
thank you so much.
And yeah, man, have a fantastic rest of your evening.
Thank you very much. Shout outs to you. Shout outs to Ninth Floor. Thank you for having me, man.
It's a big pleasure, man. Back to the music. This is The Dream, Ninth Floor Radio.